Did Stalin betray the communist revolution? Did Joseph Stalin betray the communist revolution? This question has sparked debate for decades. To understand this, we must look at the core ideas of communism and how Stalin's actions fit into that picture. Communism, as envisioned by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, aims for a classless society where resources are shared based on need, not profit. The Russian Revolution of 1917, led by the Bolsheviks under Vladimir Lenin, marked the birth of the first socialist state. After Lenin's death in 1924, Stalin began to consolidate his power in the Soviet Union. His rise to power marked a shift away from the original ideals of the revolution. Stalin established a centralized and authoritarian regime that often silenced dissent through violent means. This was a significant departure from the democratic principles that communism initially promoted. Stalin's policies reflected this centralization. He implemented strict control over all aspects of society, which contradicted the idea of collective decision-making. This bureaucracy stifled creativity and initiative, which are essential in a true communist society. Economically, Stalin pushed for rapid industrialization and collectivization. While these policies did lead to quick economic growth, they often came at a terrible cost. Many people faced forced labor and repression, which went against the communist goal of freeing individuals from exploitation. Stalin's regime was notorious for suppressing political opposition. He targeted former allies, like Leon Trotsky, and eliminated any threats to his power. This suppression undermined the democratic aspects of communism, leading to a dictatorship rather than a participatory socialist state. On the international front, Stalin's foreign policy often favored Soviet national interests over global socialist solidarity. His actions in countries like China and various parts of Europe were criticized for undermining local communist movements and even aligning with capitalist forces. From a communist viewpoint, many see Stalin's actions as a betrayal of the revolution's original goals. His focus on state control and bureaucratic power overshadowed the principles of equality and collective ownership. The violent repression of dissent further distanced his regime from the ideals of communism. In practical terms, while Stalin's policies did result in notable economic growth, they came at the expense of political freedom and social equality. His legacy continues to shape discussions about the effectiveness and appeal of communist systems. Many argue that his authoritarian approach distorted the true intentions of communism. So, did Stalin betray the communist revolution? Many believe his actions diverged significantly from the foundational ideals of communism, leading to a regime that prioritized state power over the principles of equality and collective participation. However, the context of his time, filled with external pressures and internal challenges, played a role in shaping his decisions.